to Decímelo en Castellano. Hola y bienvenidos a Decímelo en Castellano. I'm Melissa, I'm Argentinian, and I'm here to help you learn Spanish, or as I rather call it, Castilian, and improve your language skills. The variety of Spanish I speak is called Castellano Rioplatense, and it's spoken in Argentina, mainly in Buenos Aires and its surroundings, and in Uruguay. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos and follow me on Instagram and Facebook for daily vocabulary, idioms, phrases, verb conjugation, pronunciation, curiosities, cultural facts about Argentina, literature, songs, and much, much more. I will leave the links below for social media as well as for my Patreon page if you want to support me on this adventure and learn together while we have fun and socialize. This month we'll be talking about football. Hablemos de FÚTBOL. Therefore, I will be posting some of the words and phrases you will need in order to get started and talk about the sport that we love so much in Argentina. I hope this will help you practice and gain confidence when you speak. On this first video, we will start with some basic and useful phrases. But don't worry, we'll go more into detail about grammar and verb conjugation on future videos. For now, let's focus on the sound of the language, getting familiar with it, and you can repeat after me if you feel like giving it a try. As some of you may know, when we talk about football in Argentina, we are referring to football soccer. We separate this word in two syllables, and we mark the accent on the first one. Football. Football. In Spanish, all words have an accent. All the words in our language have a stressed syllable, or what we call sílaba tónica. And the other syllables are unstressed, or átonas. But not all stressed syllables have a written accent on the vowel, or what we call tilde. Tilde. The prosodic accent, or acento prosódico, is the one that all words have and is a pronunciation accent. And the orthographic accent, or acento ortográfico, is used when we write the accent, or tilde, over the stressed syllable, or sílaba tónica. The word football in Spanish also has a tilde, or orthographic accent, written on the vowel U, on the first syllable. This helps us realize where to accentuate the word when we say it. Another variant for football in the Argentinian slang is fulbo, fulbo, or fulbito, fulbito, both very commonly used in Argentina. For example, ¿vamos a jugar un fulbo? ¿Vamos a jugar un fulbo? That's a variant for vamos a jugar al fútbol. Vamos a jugar al fútbol. ¿Sale un fulbito? ¿Sale un fulbito? Those are both invitations or proposals to play football together. Don't try to understand or translate word by word. Sometimes it won't make sense when it comes to idioms and phrases. Give it time and start getting used to the sounds and logic of the language that you are learning, and eventually you will start thinking in the language. This takes patience and practice. Expose yourself to the language as much as possible. That might help a lot. Now, let's practice some useful phrases. Let's start with questions and answers. The first one. ¿Quién es tu jugador favorito? ¿Quién es tu jugador favorito? That means, who is your favorite player? ¿Quién es tu jugador favorito? My favorite player is Messi. That would be mi jugador favorito es Messi. Mi jugador favorito es Messi. Another variant could be el mío es Ronaldinho. That means mine is Ronaldinho. El mío es Ronaldinho. Me gusta cómo juega Sala. Me gusta cómo juega Sala. That means I like the way he plays. If I want to say I don't like the way he plays, I would say no me gusta cómo juega, for example, Ronaldo. No me gusta cómo juega Ronaldo. I don't like the way he plays. Mi jugador favorito de todos los tiempos es Maradona. That means my all-time favorite player is Maradona. Mi jugador favorito de todos los tiempos es Maradona. Now let's highlight some things on these sentences. Tú and mi are both possessive adjectives that correspond to your and my, respectively. As you may notice, this tú has no accent or tilde on it. When tú has an orthographic accent, it means you, not your, and it's a subject pronoun. The subject pronoun that we use in Argentina instead of tú is vos. It is a second person singular pronoun, and verbs are conjugated differently when using vos than when using tú. This use of vos is what we call voceo. Voceo. We'll talk about it in detail in future videos, okay? Now, mío is a possessive pronoun equivalent to mine in English. If I wanted to ask back which one is yours, I would say, ¿cuál es el tuyo? ¿Cuál es el tuyo? Being tuyo a positive pronoun equivalent to yours in English as a masculine noun. We use that for a masculine noun. As you may know, words have a gender in Spanish that can be feminine or masculine. If we want to ask the same question about a female player, we would change the noun jugador for jugadora, jugadora with a, and the adjective referring to that noun from favorito to favorita, favorita, jugadora favorita. So, ¿quién es tu jugadora favorita? ¿Quién es tu jugadora favorita? Who's your favorite female player? Mi jugadora favorita es, and there goes the name. My favorite female player is, mi jugadora favorita es, and we can ask, ¿cuál es la tuya? ¿Cuál es la tuya? Which one is yours? ¿Cuál es la tuya? Tuya is a positive pronoun equivalent to yours in English for a feminine noun in Spanish. Now, me gusta and the negative form no me gusta are ways to say I like and I don't like. So let's continue with the following questions and answers. ¿De qué cuadro sos? ¿De qué cuadro sos? That means which team do you support? Cuadro, cuadro, would also be an equivalent to club, like football club. So, ¿de qué cuadro sos? And we can reply, soy hincha de Boca. Soy hincha de Boca. Hincha means supporter. Soy de River. Directly. Soy de River. Sigo al Manchester. Sigo al Manchester. Soy fanático del Real Madrid. Or, its female variant, soy fanática del Real Madrid. When I'm a female, I would say soy fanática del Real Madrid. Soy hincha de Vélez y del Leeds. Soy hincha de Vélez y del Leeds. So there I'm talking about two different teams that I support. So let's highlight a few things on these sentences. Whether we use de or del in these situations depends on the club's name. So for example, some clubs have no definite article when we name them in Spanish, such as Boca Juniors, River Plate, Vélez Sarsfield. In these cases, we use de. On the other hand, some clubs have a definite article before their names in Spanish, such as el Manchester United, el Real Madrid, el Leeds. That's why de plus el turns into del. I think it's a way of saying that it's the club or the team from the city and not the city itself that we're referring to. Same happens when I say I follow this team. Sigo a or sigo al. We have a plus el that equals al. A plus el, al. So let's go for one more question and talk about game results. ¿Cómo terminó el partido? So that means what was the score? Or literally, how did the game go? ¿Cómo terminó el partido? ¿Cómo terminó el partido? So we can reply, for example, ganó el Bayern Múnich 2-0. Ganó el Bayern Múnich 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. So we're saying that Bayern Munich won this game. Another option is to say that they tied. In that case, we would say empataron. 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 We can also say, for example, ganó el Barça por goleada. Por goleada is an expression equivalent to by a landslide. It means that many goals were scored in order to win. So, ganó el Barça por goleada. Ganó el Barça por goleada. Perdió el Milan. That we're saying that Milan lost the game. Perdió el Milan. Italia le ganó a Alemania 2-1. We're saying that Italy won against Germany 2-1. So, Italia le ganó a Alemania 2-1. In this case, we are talking about the national teams from the different countries, like when they played in the World Cup. And another option is terminó 0-0. You can change the numbers to any numbers you want. So, terminó, in this case, 0-0. It's a tie. It ended 0-0. Terminó 0-0. Now let's highlight a few things on these sentences. There are some verbs here that are conjugated in the past. We have ganar, to win, perder, to lose, empatar, to tie, terminar, to finish. So, in the past, ganó, perdió, terminó, all refer to the third person singular in Spanish, él or ella. In this case, equivalent to it in English, since we're talking about a club or a team and not a person or an animal. Both words are masculine in Spanish. The team el equipo, el equipo. And the club, el club, el club. The other verb, empataron, empataron, they tied, refers to the third person plural in Spanish, ellos or ellas. Since we refer to both teams that tied, los equipos, or los clubes. Well guys, this will be all for today. I hope you've had fun. Esto ha sido todo por hoy. I hope you've found this useful and you'll be able to practice these sentences to talk about football, your favorite footballers, the teams you support, and the results of the matches. There's still a long way ahead. We'll be focusing on different aspects of the language on future videos. For more information about this topic, stay tuned. Check out my Instagram and Facebook page, Decímelo en Castellano. Subscribe for more videos to come, and if you wish to support me on Patreon, all links are below this video. Hasta la próxima, les mando un beso y nos vemos en Decímelo en Castellano. Chau, chau.